Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Today is the last chapter of this program that I'm studying from the book The Science of Getting Rich with Wallace Wattles. And if you haven't watched the other three videos that I made about from these studies, I encourage you to do so. I think I will also put the link in the first video in the text where you can download PDF for free, because I really encourage you to also read these four chapters. If you read them 90 days in a row, you will see that your brain is starting to rewire and think from your infinite potential instead of what you have already created. So let's dive in immediately. By the way, I'm Lisa at Vision One Love. Welcome. I'm thankful and grateful to be here with you, to have this opportunity to do this together with you. All right. Chapter 14. The impression of increase. Whether you change your vocation or not, your actions for the present must be those pertaining to the business in which you are now engaged. You can get into the business you want by making constructive use of the business you're already established in, by doing your daily work in a certain way. It's like I said yesterday, I love what I do and I do what I love. When I say those words, I even have it on a note over there so I see it, is if I don't feel this love for what I do, I find something about it that I actually do love, or I change it. Is what I'm doing actually supporting the life that I'm trying to create? If it's not, I don't do that. And also I have to put this out. I have to say this. Many people, they think they have to remove all these things. Yes, we have to say no to certain things. Yes, but also if you look at it, everything is frequencies. It's like channels, and the way we vibrate, our emotions are the vibrations. So if we want to listen, if you and I want to listen to reggae, for instance, a certain radio channel, radio station, and we're stuck on bandit rock, we don't try to remove bandit rock or remove all the other channels. All the radio stations, all the radio channels, the frequencies are here in the invisible, and so are your vision. So the only thing we have to do, we don't have to remove shit. We have to tune in to the station we want to be on, to the station we want to listen to. We cannot be in two places at the same time. We cannot listen to bandit rock and reggae. And if we just complain, oh, this stupid bandit rock, oh, I don't like this music, I don't want it, da da da, it's like watching the news on TV. This frequency will only broadcast whatever it is that you don't want. It's just fear and catastrophes, war and all this shit. You don't want this. You can complain about it. Oh, look at this. This is how it looks, blah, blah, blah. All right. Stay there if you want. It's a very low frequency. But you can change the channel. What do you want to watch? What do you want to be on? What do you want to have in your life? Discovery. Whatever channel. The knowledge channel. I don't know all these channels. I don't have a TV. But as an example. So tune in to your vision and stay on that frequency. Feel it. Fuse with it. I continue. Yes, this was what I was going to say. So in your business, in your work or job or whatever circumstance you have in your life or situation, start from there. What can you do there to be here while you're working where you are? We cannot come to our dream. We have to come from it. You have to be this person. Who are you when you have everything, when everything is worked out for you already? See it. So you can get into the business you want by making constructive use of the business you're already established in, by doing your daily work in a certain way. And the certain way was the last chapter that we spoke about yesterday. And insofar as your business consists in dealing with other men, whether personally or by letter, the key thought of all your efforts, must be to convey to their minds the impression of increase. Increase is what all men and women are seeking. It is the urge of the formless intelligence within them, seeking fuller expression. You have so much potential, and the life, the spirit within you wants to express this. But then we're polluted with all these viruses, paradigms telling us why we can't. We're afraid of the light. The desire for increase is inherent in all nature. It is the fundamental impulse of the universe. All human activities are based on the desire for increase. People are seeking more food, more clothes, better shelter, more luxury, more beauty, more knowledge, more pleasure. Increase in something in life. More life. Excuse me. Every living thing is under this necessity for continuous advancement. Where increase of life ceases, dissolution and death sets in at once. If you have an apple tree, for instance, an apple tree that stops growing is dying. You either move forward or backwards. There is no in between, there's no status quo. Man instinctively knows this and hence is forever seeking more. This law of perpetual increase is set forth by Jesus in the parable of the talents. Only those who gain more shall retain any. From him who hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And that is like when you come from a frequency of lack. Oh, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. Then you will have more of the not having. And then you will get unexpected bills, so you even get less money. But if you come from abundance, like you look for what you actually do have, and you focus on what you can do, then you will be given even more. That's why the people who are rich, they get even more, because they work from here. They don't spend time here. Oh, I don't have money. They do have money, but you also do have money. Bless your money if that's what you want more of. Everybody wants more money because it's the freedom to do, to give, to have, to create. If you don't have money, you can't even buy a cup of coffee. When you do have money, you can give so much to the planet and you can do whatever you want when you want it. So bless everything that you already have, because then you come from having. In the moment you say, I want something, you admit that you don't have it. So you have to go there, be there, now. Live from your vision like it's your home, your house, your workshop. You're there already. Alright, I continue. The normal desire for increased wealth is not an evil or reprehensible thing, it's simply the desire for more abundant life. It is aspiration. And because it is the deepest instinct of their natures, all men and women are attracted to him who can give them more of the means of life. In following the certain way as described in the foregoing pages, you are getting continuous increase for yourself, and you are giving it to all with whom you deal. You are a creative center from which increase is given off to all. Be sure of this and convey assurance to the fact to every man, woman, and child with whom you come in contact, no matter how small the transaction, even if it's only the selling of a stick of candy to a little child. Put into it the thought of increase and make sure that the customer is impressed with the thought. Convey the impression of advancement with everything you do, so that all people shall receive the impression that you are an advancing man, and that you advance all who deal with you, even to the people whom you meet in a social way without any thought of business, or to whom you do not try to sell anything. Give the thought of increase. So try to make sure that the Every person that you meet feels better after they met you. Be service. Service is the highest action that we can take. The frequency of service is, that's why we're here. It's like the I spoke about in the first video, I think. All the cells in the body is here to help the other cells and particles to be better and to grow and to be more. So give. So these people feel better when they leave you than before they met you. That's being the person of increase. You can convey this impression by holding the unshakable faith that you yourself are in the way of increase, by letting this faith inspire, fill, and permeate every action. Do everything that you do in the firm conviction that you're an advancing personality and that you're giving advancement to everybody. Feel that you're getting rich and that in doing and that in so doing you're making others rich and conferring benefits on all. Do not boast or brag of your success or talk about it unnecessarily. True faith is never boastful. Wherever you find a boastful person, you find one who is secretly doubtful and afraid. Simply feel the faith and let it work out in every transaction. Let every act and tone and look express the quiet assurance that you are getting rich, that you are already rich. Words will not be necessary to communicate this feeling to others. They will feel the sense of increase when in your presence, and they will be attracted to you again. You must so impress others that they will feel that in associating with you, they will get increase for themselves. See that you give them a use value greater than the cash value you're taking from them. Take an honest pride in doing this and let everybody know it, and you will have no lack of customers. People will go where they've given increase, and the Supreme, which desire increase in all and which knows all, will move toward you men and women who have never heard about you. Your business will increase rapidly, and you will be surprised at the unexpected benefits which will come to you. You will be able from day to day to make larger combinations, secure greater advantages, and go on in a more congenial vocation if you desire to do so. But doing all this, you must never lose sight of your vision, of what you want, and your faith and purpose that to get what you want. Let me here give you another word of caution in regard to motives. Beware of the insidious temptation to seek for power over other men. Nothing is so pleasant to the unformed or partially developed mind as the exercise of power or dominion over others. The desire to rule for selfish gratification has been the curse of the world. For countless ages, kings and lords have drenched the earth with blood in their battles to extend their dominions. Do not to, this not to seek more life for all, but to get more power for themselves. Today, the main motive in business and in the business and industrial world is the same. Men marshal their armies of dollars and they waste their lives and hearts of millions of the same mad in the same mad scramble. Sorry, I'm reading fast today. In the same mad scramble for power over others. Commercial kings, like political kings, are inspired by the lust for power. Jesus saw in this desire for mastery the moving impulse of that evil world he thought to overthrow. Read the 23rd chapter of Matthew and see how he pictures the lust of the Pharisees to be called master, to sit in the high places, to domineer over others, and to lay burdens on the backs of the less fortunate. And note how he compares this lust for dominion with the brotherly seeking for the common good to which he calls his disciples. Look out for the temptation to seek for authority, to become a master, to be considered as one who is above the common herd, to impress others by lavish display, and so on. The mind that seeks for mastery over others is the competitive mind, and the competitive mind is not the creative one. In order to master your environment and your destiny, it is not at all necessary that you should rule over your fellow men. And indeed, when you fall into the world's struggle for the high places, you begin to be conquered by faith and environment, and your getting rich becomes a matter of chance and speculation. Beware of the competitive mind. No better statement of the principle of creative action can be formulated than the favorite declaration of the late Golden Rule Jones of Toledo: what I want for myself, I want for everybody. Because we don't exist without each other. You are me, I am you. I cannot be me without you. I cannot even run this business if it wasn't for you. How would I do that? And everything is just a reflection. So when we meet someone we don't like, I'm sure you can find, or we can find, something in there that we have inside ourselves. So that's a perfect opportunity to see what's in there. What's in there. And whatever I give out to you, I will get back. We don't get what we want, we get what we are. So who are you? When we get squeezed, the true energies that we have inside will come out. It's like Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer. He said, when you squeeze an orange, when you put pressure on it, what comes out is what inside, and that's orange juice. But when you squeeze people, what comes out? What comes out of you? Love, anger. What comes out? Watch yourself when you're in a pressed situations, or if someone squeezes you a little bit, and start acting instead of reacting. Raise your awareness and read this. I really encourage you to read these 4 chapters. 90 days. I will put the link in the first video for this, where you can download the book also, so you can read this if you want. If most people don't do this work because it's hard. It's hard work to raise the awareness and to really pay attention and to close off everything that has, because everything that we see is already gone. Now is the opportunity to create something new. So now, it's now, it's now, it's now. It's your life. Make it a great one. And thank you for being here with me for these 4 days. It was really nice. All my love to you.